captains of the industry and banking executives, youths, great farmers of Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen of the media, great farmers! On behalf of myself, the Minister of State for Agriculture, Mrs. Asabe Ahmed, my permanent secretary, Architect Sonny Echono, the entire and dynamic and hardworking staff of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, I would like to welcome everyone to the Agrifest 2015, the first in the history of this country. Today is a unique day. Mr. President, Nigerian farmers appreciate you. We are here today, over 20,000 farmers and agribusinesses from the 36 states of Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory. Today, they are here to celebrate the achievements of your agricultural transformation agenda. The agricultural transformation agenda has turned around the lives of destinies of millions of farmers. Farmers from across the country daily besiege our office, asking for an opportunity to thank the President for what he has done for them. If I were to request for appointments from the Chief of Staff for the delegations that daily want to meet you, Mr. President, your calendar for 2 years cannot accommodate them. So together with our farmers and agribusinesses, we decided to organize this agricultural festival called Agrifest to celebrate the new dawn of agriculture in Nigeria under your able watch and leadership. They have come to say thank you to the President who thinks about them, to the President who promises and keeps his word, to a President who cares, to a President who they call their own, the farmers' president. From the north, south, east, and west, they have come. Farmers are not on the internet. They are not on Twitter. They are not on the Facebook. So they have come to have a face-to-face time with you, Mr. President. Today, we have top leaders of the business sector who are investing massively in agriculture. With the fall in the price of crude oil, agriculture has become the new oil for Nigeria. With your support, we ended 4 decades of corruption in the fertilizer sector. Over the past 3 years, over 14 million farmers have received their subsidized seeds and fertilizers via e-wallets on the GES program. Many of them are women who never used to get subsidized fertilizers on seeds from government. Mr. President, you have given them hope. You inspire us to grow our own food. When the devastating floods occurred in 2012, the worst in the history of this country, there was panic everywhere. But President Jonathan did not panic. You called me into your office and you asked a pointed question. Akin, will we be fine? I responded humbly, Mr. President, we will be fine if you support us to go into dry season farming. On your desk that day, Mr. President, were several requests for waivers by food importers to load food into Nigeria. You believed us and you said, go and produce the food in the dry season. Right in front of me, you canceled all the waiver requests. Mr. President, the dry season farming has now changed the face of agriculture in Nigeria. Put your hands together for Mr. President. You put the interests of Nigeria and of Nigerian farmers first. No wonder you are the farmers' president. Your agricultural transformation agenda has inspired the youth, the new generation of commercial farmers and agribusiness leaders, the agropreneurs, will further transform the agricultural sector. Just yesterday, in my office, checks worth over 123 million naira were given as grants to 27 young agropreneurs. You have opened a great future for them. Mr. President, the harvest is bountiful all across our land. In the past 3 years, we have added 21 million metric tons of food to our food supply. Inflation has been on a downward trend due to higher food production. Agriculture has created fiscal buffers for the economy, and our food import bill has declined. We are feeding ourselves with pride. Mr. President, it now gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this event. You and Mr. Vice President make a great team. Together, you have been a winning team for our farmers all across the nation. Let me draw your attention to the copies of the program. It is a unique program, one that speaks. On the pages, you will see the achievements of the agricultural transformation agenda of Mr. President. Mr. President, you will soon hear the voices behind these statistics. They are real people with great stories to tell you of how you have changed their lives. I am proud myself and the Honorable Minister of State to be your ministers in the Ministry of Agriculture. Nigerian farmers want you to continue. They told me everywhere I went, good luck, Jonathan is the farmers' president. As you look around you today, with thousands of farmers, you can understand why they want you. From the north to the east, to the south to the west, good luck, Jonathan is the choice of farmers for president, they told me. They know that agriculture works and that Nigeria works. Agriculture works and Jonathan works. Mr. President, we would like you to now sit back, relax, listen to the voices of those whose lives you have changed forever because of the agricultural transformation of your administration. Thank you, Mr. President, and welcome, Your Excellency, Mr. President.
Thank you.
And that has been
Agriculture is working.
Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. You can't remove it from him. He has given us the statistics that over 20,000 farmers are in this arena today to celebrate what has turned the lives of many Nigerians around. That they decided to organize this event to celebrate a new dawn of agriculture in Nigeria.
Nigeria is working. The president's transformation agenda is not propaganda. It is working. Great Nigeria farmers! Are you working? Are you sure? Today, you and I at Agrifest 2015 will hear the voices and see the faces for a very first voice and face presentation. The Seriki Nomas from all over the Federal Republic of Nigeria here today with the distinguished representation of Hassan Mohammed Gwarazo Zamfara, leading his team of Seriki Nomas, all of the chiefs of Nigerian farmers, to give a word to Mr. President and to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, supported by great Nigerian women farmers of affirmative action. Seriki Noma.
Mai girma shugaban kasa a wannan rana mun zo mu yi godiya suka bashin da kafa manoma za mu biya ga 14 ga wata biyu insha Allah za mu biya ka bashin da ka ba da ƙuri'a mu. Mai girma shugaban kasa ba sai na lissafo irin cigaban da aka samu na noma a Najeriya ba. Duk wanda yake a Najeriya yau ina son shi tabbatar da an samu cigaba a Najeriya, shi je kasuwa da kuɗin shi wajen sayan abinci ya ga nawa abinci yake a yanzu. Mai girma shugaban ƙasa, babu lokacin da za mu iya bayyana nasarorin da aka samu a lokacin tsawon shekara 30 zowa yanzu ba ta samu wata gwamnati wadda ta taimaka manoma kamar gwamnatin ka ba. Mai girma shugaban kasa, ina shaida maka cewa ci gaban da ka ba noma a ƙasar nan a zamaninka manoman Najeriya muna goyon bayan ka ci gaba da mulki in ana yi ma fiye da shekara 100 ka ci gaba da yi.
Mr. President, sir, the Seriki Noma of Nigeria, Alhaji Hassan Kwazo, is here and very pleased to be here in this festive occasion. He wants Mr. President to know that